Hey, good morning, Puerto Rico team. Coming at you live from my living room, featuring my personal assistant, Max. He's very helpful. So, okay, so I'm back. I had to pause the video because Max was licking himself. So in the Old Testament, there's this prophet named Elisha who ends up always able to do these just wild, miraculous things through God's power for God's glory. And in one instance, in the book of 2 Kings chapter 4, this widow approaches him, and she's distraught. Her husband had passed away. She had a bunch of debt, and they were going to come take her two sons, her only sons, and take them away as captives to pay for this debt. So obviously, any mother, any person would be horrified because of that. And so she comes to this prophet Elijah and say, "Please help." And he says, "What can I do?" She said, "I need to get this debt paid off. I don't have anything." So he tells her, he says, "What do you have?" She said, "I have one jar with a little bit of oil left in it." Olive oil would have been currency in that day. And so Elisha challenges her to go to your neighbors and ask for empty jars. And he says this, he says, "Don't ask for just a few." And what's so cool about this is, so she gathers up tons of jars, and then she starts to pour. And she pours from one jar into the other, and the olive oil never stops. It ends up being this just this flow, and all the jars fill up. Eventually, she's able to pay off all her debts with this, and to feed her sons, and she experienced God to show up in an incredible way. As we think about our time, 30 days from now, we go to Puerto Rico, and think about preparing. This woman had some work on her part to do. She had to gather the jars. She had to pour. God didn't just magically make her debt disappear. There was some work on her part, some preparation on her part. I want to challenge you guys to take some time. Check out that story in 2 Kings chapter 4. Take some time to think about, what do you need to do to prepare for God to show up. That's what we got. I just wanted to take a few minutes to connect with you guys, because I know we're all kind of running in different directions this summer and don't have a lot of time together. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon.